Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over Ethereum and let's go over that and break this down a little bit, man, because you can just sense stuff coming in, fear in the market. It needs to come back a little bit, in my opinion. That fear and greed thing, that needs to come down, scare some people, guys, in my opinion. I think that would be helpful for another leg up. But I have here Heart or Humans AI. I made videos on this one. And you know what, guys? I think that I found a pretty good gem right here. Pretty good little gem on Humans AI. Everybody's paying attention to Fetch. Everybody's paying attention to AGIX. And what's the other one? I think maybe Ocean, but primarily Fetch. And those look good too, guys. They have nice chart setups too. Don't get me wrong. I think they're going to be doing really, really well. But this right here, this Heart Humans AI, you see how high that peak is? That's a third wave. It's not done yet making this wave, guys. And I just let you guys know down here, you see that wave? That wave was its main first wave. Okay. Main first wave, and it went down and bam, it went up. And now it's over here, potentially making a one. This could be the wave one, boom, and it'd be going into a three, guys. So somebody was asking me about that on Twitter, and he said, is it going to be a wave one of a three? It could be. I can't answer that. I mean, it could be A, B, and it's into a C. Okay. But if it's a wave one of a three, it's going to go up a little bit more. It's going to come correct back down. And then, shallow corrections. Remember that, guys. Correct back down. And this could be going on a smoke show, guys. Seriously, a serious smoke show. Wow, everybody's scared. So I think it's a pretty good deal. I like it because it's a really good play on all the disruptive technologies, if you will, in the space. So you're in crypto, disruptive. We all know that. NFTs, I think, are disruptive. The reason why NFTs, in my opinion, one of the reasons they're going to be huge, guys, is because of the music industry. So you have a musician. I think Rihanna did this. Rihanna sent out NFTs, and what she did, I think she was the one. Don't hold me to that. I double check. What she did to NFTs, you could own one of her NFTs and you can get residuals from her music sales. And then you could buy the NFTs. She's kind of like, she was bypassing all the, the people that want to take their cut of the pie. Your musicians, you hear these musicians and it's screwed up how they do it. They have a racket on the whole situation all before this. And, you got this music label and all the producers and all these other people take their cut of the pie. Probably even the dude, like somewhere in the operations, he's just like taking notes or something. He gets a cut too, right? So the NFTs are going to bypass that, guys. So NFTs, and with Humans AI, what you're going to have is an artificial intelligence. They're an NFT, and musicians will love it. I think politicians are going to go crazy with it. To maybe send it to people that love their politician, whoever it might be. They put Clinton in there, Biden in there, Trump in there, whichever they like, and they got this guy in their NFT that could talk to him a little bit, et cetera, et cetera. Look into it, guys. I think I'm onto a gem. I do think so, guys. So anyhow, let's go over Ethereum, guys. I have it on the weekly chart. Here's the NDQ. I'm going over this. It could be, here's the NDQ. It's proxy of NASDAQ, if you will. It's US 100 index, guys. So I think maybe I'm kind of waiting to suss this one out. This is a strange little pattern that it did up here. It could be doing a little ending diagonal, and you might have another shot up. Don't know yet, but this is going to do a correction. So what you want to do when these traditional financial markets do the correction and the DXY is trending up like it is right now, and all the bears are going to come out, told you, you're screwed, man. You're going to lose all your money, right? They're going to do that. Go ahead and take a look, see what Bitcoin does, guys. Okay? If it's going to go down and Bitcoin is going to maintain 25, 26,000, that'd be massively bullish for Bitcoin, guys. Now, on to Ethereum. Let's take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum here is the second largest cryptocurrency behind Bitcoin. And if Ethereum does a moonshot sometime by summer or something like that, then you can have an altcoin season, serious altcoin season. So I'm going to break this down for you using the RSI, the data, and everything, because there's a lot of people are very apprehensive right here in this area with Ethereum. They're like, whoa, man, Is that the turnaround up there? Is that the turnaround? Look at Ethereum, guys. You know, it's looking actually pretty bullish to me, guys. That's looking pretty bullish. Let me put it on a line chart. You should look at that. It's looking pretty bullish to me, guys. There could be a dip. There definitely could be a dip. There's no doubt about that. But here's Ethereum, right? I'm going to go over Ethereum and show you here in the RSI, guys. You know, this is really just using some basic indicators in the RSI, looking at trends and what Ethereum is doing. And you can know where you can get out. Okay, so I can show you something right here. So here's Ethereum in this first original trend, right over here, from $84 up to 345. Massive gains. You know, I mean, I think Bitcoin did a little bit better, maybe, but that was 3x right there. You can see, boom, there it is on its trend. There's your divergence a little bit, and it came back down and broke the trend. Okay, so you get your trend, and then you go up and you see it. Okay. And let's say you weren't sure, maybe it might go back up. But once you see it break that, you know, you see it break, do a clean break, you'd have to exit out. Now, you have a couple different styles of where you exit, okay? You can exit on the front side, okay, which is a risk because it can still keep going up, or you could exit on the back side and you're like, okay, now I got a confirmation trend. If you think you're going to have the skill to enter here and exit there, good luck. Good luck. Some of them you can do it, but the odds are against you that it won't happen. So you're going to probably more realistically, you would enter here, right? And you would exit either there or you would exit over here. Okay. You see how that works using this data down here, guys. Okay. So that's more realistic. And then you have its trend over here. So now it's on. It came back down, boom, and then it went on to a new trend. You can see here's this peak, bearish divergence, and it came back down and broke that. Okay. And if you would have gone on this trend, you know, you would have made massive gains, and just say, let's say you entered in right. Let's say you bought the dip. You had some balls and you bought it at 120, right? You bought some at 120 where you see your trend right here, and you thought it was maybe break. It didn't break it. And then over in this area, you know, you would have sold at 1875. You know, I don't think you would have been too upset about that, right? Okay. Could have hold on to it and wrote it up some more up to almost 4,000. So now we got the correction. So you can see that it did a correction right here. Ethereum did a correction. So you can check that trend. So now the RSI, you got your trend, well, boom, you know, and now it broke it. Okay. And it broke it up there too. So Ethereum is on to something new. It's on to something new. Okay. So here's the bear case. You're going to look at the bear case, right? The only way to break down this pie, if you're bearish, is they're going to say that this is an A, it came down for a B, and it's coming up for a C, guys. I don't think so. I think if this was a corrective swing, it would be more, it would be actually, you'd see it up higher and more bullish. You'd see A, and then it would have shot up real hard, in my opinion, way up here. But it's struggling to make its way out of there, which is actually a good signal that it started a new trend. Because after the bearish cycle, it did bounce pretty good, and then it came through here. Now it's struggling to get out of there, guys. So here's the trend that it's on. Here's the trend. You see this trend? Boom, boom, boom. Now you have a argument from this peak to this peak is hidden bearish divergence, and it very well could be. But the thing is, too, you have to realize is this could be a higher sequence wave, and then this is a lower sequence wave, and it's making that trend. But if you want to look at this on the weekly, if it comes back down here, it very well could come back down to that trend. You know, that obviously if it came back down there and you saw it, you would have a good opportunity to get something there with Ethereum, guys. Now, there's a couple other indicators. I went over this in previous video here on the. I hope that I don't want to hope. Hope's not a strategy, but to me with Ethereum, it seems like it would do a dip, kind of like over here. You see this dip, boom, and it dragged it down. Okay, a dip like that, or even like one of these dips like this or a dip like that to drag that down a little bit. That would be nice. It would give me like more clarity. Okay, it came back down, boom, it can get out of there again. But you might not get it. But it would be nice to have it come down and do a dip and then land right on here or in this area, and then it can get back out of there again, guys. So the other thing is too, looking at the stochastics RSI right here on the weekly, Okay, on the weekly, it's up high. I made this over in Bitcoin. So you want to be careful because sometimes, like, if you see over here, you see the stochastics over here, it shot up right here and went dipped down a little bit, and it stayed all the way vertical or horizontal like that, all the way up over in that area, guys. You can see it here. It went up into the wave. It went sideways over there. And then you can see this is kind of what I'm hoping Ethereum would do. You see this? Look at that. I dragged it back down, but you might not get it. That's the whole point. I'm bullish on this asset, guys. I think it's just going to be chop, 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 chop a little bit. And then it's going to make a quick and swift, sharp boom right up there, guys. I think that's a possibility because if you look at this wave, this could be 1, 2, 1, 2, and then Ethereum's in the process, chop, 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 get itself ready. Okay. Here's another area too. This trend right here. Okay. Touch there. Could it come back down and touch it over here again? It very well could. Get up there, touch back over here, get out of there. That'd be a good area. But it could be, this was pretty clean. It was chop, chop, chop all the way down and then over here. And you could have a little bit more in this area, chop, 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 chop. And then it'll get itself ready to get out of there, guys. So I'm pretty bullish on this asset. There's a debate on what it's doing here. Is it a new cycle? It could be. It could be. It did take everything out, even over here. So that's hidden bearish divergence. But this is what's this is interesting to me up here, guys. You know, what did it do up here? This is only 40 days. It came back down. That was 40 days. It did that correction, and then it ripped that off too. So is that a fifth wave or is that an extension of a third wave? Because here it is in the RSI. Okay, you can see there it is in the RSI. So here's your third wave peak. There's your fifth of a third. It came back down, and then here's another peak. It went back up. And then it corrected that, and then it went back up again, barely to break that. So remains to be seen, but I'm still thinking like a 2,900 area sometime in the summer at a minimum is what I'm looking for Ethereum, guys. Something like that in that area, heading up that way, guys, is what I would be shooting for. Okay, so now the stochastic RSI. Take a look at this on Ethereum, guys, and go through the different time frames to start painting a picture. You know, the 2 week, it's getting way, way up there. Okay. You know, remember the 2 week can stay up there too, just like it did over here the whole time. 2 week. Okay. It does look concerning. 3 week is way up there, but then you go to the monthly, and the monthly's down here, guys. Okay. The monthly's down there, and it probably could be in some sort of trend going back up to that area. So that looks pretty good. Looking at the 2 month, and look at the 2 month stochastic RSI for Ethereum. Let's check that out. It just made a bullish cross in January, right there, guys. Okay, on the 2 month, and then the 3 month. The 3 month just made a bullish cross too. Not much data on the stochastics RSI on the 3 month for Ethereum, guys, but it just made a bullish cross. Looks like starting right now on the 3 month, guys. So the candles for Ethereum up there look pretty decent. That's a nice drop on the candle. One massive 3 month candle. So yeah, everything looks pretty decent to me, guys. And then if you go to the daily, on the daily for Ethereum, let me clear this up a little bit on the stochastics. You know, looks like it could be coming down into a downtrend, guys. You know, on Ethereum right there. Check it out on the 12-hour. The 12 hours already at the bottom. So it's probably, it's in a corrective cycle of some sort up here for Ethereum, guys. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty decent to me, guys. So that's how I'm taking a look at Ethereum. You know, the lower time frames got the Stokes all the way back down here. So it's in a corrective cycle if you just go through your time frames. The 2 days is starting to come down a little bit. And, you know, if Ethereum can make it from here, 1857, and you see it make a push up to 1963, that would actually be really bullish. But with Ethereum on this time frame is a 1-2, and then you have potentially Ethereum is the same thing in the process of warming itself up into this beginning stages of the first of the third wave, guys. So the difference is that, with this hyper bullish count, at some point, if this count is correct, Ethereum's going to do a correction and it's going to rip. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.